structures destroyed. Let's go to the Palisades fire now. More than 5,000 structures have burned. It is also 0% containment. An estimated 1,000 structures have been destroyed now. The images are just devastating. And there are a large number of residents and first responders who have been injured in this fire.
We do also want to talk about that first fire in Silmar that has been burning out of control as well. There's no containment there. It did break out after 10:30 last night, and it burned through more than 500 homes. Again, 0% containment. I don't think officials are worried about containment at this point. They are worried about lives, and as we've seen in so many live shots, homes and structures burning right now. Evacuation orders are in place. If you have not left yet, it is a good idea to continue to get your preparations together and think about doing so. Evacuation shelters are at Richley Valley Recreation Center, Sepulveda Recreation Center, Northbridge Park. FEMA has also authorized the use of federal funds to help with the fire, which is good news. That means we can bring in not only financial resources, but resources from other states, which we
What's up? What's up?
We now have crews from Nevada, Oregon,
It's,
Washington, as well as Northern California.
get
We didn't
it.
have any fire breakout this morning.
I am okay, thank you. No, that's Lois. That ain't me. That is Lois coughing. Fuck yeah. Well, I mean, the problem, I'm safe for everyone wondering. If you know where I live, which is West Hollywood, we are kind of the, whoa. What is going on here? Thank you. We are going on really being the only area in LA that's not burning, but you know that could change. I mean the sky above my condo is jet black, and we're like, I was just telling someone, 25 miles away from the action. So that shows you how strong the winds are. The fact that we are, still. There we go. Sorry about that. Getting the black smoke. So I am incredibly lucky to literally live on the back end of a fire station. So, I mean, I'm not feeling that safe. I mean, I do live in an all wood building, outside of the stucco, maybe a little bit of stucco. So, there was a fire yesterday about a quarter of a mile west of the Comedy Store on Sunset, really above Sunset. And we could have gotten those embers. That's how these fires start. One ember, not timber. And, that's when the party starts, unfortunately. So, it's crazy. The wind is, I'm not going to, I mean, in Malibu and the Palisades, it is hurricane-like winds, to be honest with you. West Hollywood, it's windy, but it's not hurricane-like. Oh yeah, I mean, when I don't know if you guys remember the live stream I did. I don't know, maybe 4 to 5 months ago at like 3 or 4 in the morning in the Pacific Palisades. I showed you like the YSL store and Air One and all these nice homes. Someone told me that shopping mall is gone. The movie theater. I mean, This is probably, in my 56 years of living in California, the most natural disaster ever. I mean, this is our 9/11. And a fifth fire just started right around where I went to high school, um, in the valley. So, I mean, there's just not enough firefighters. But I don't know about the adult film cinema stores being safe. They probably will last. The Seaman acts as insulation. Um, but, like my fire station right now is empty because they're probably in Malibu right now. So that's when you hope, oh my God, I hope a fire doesn't happen out here because there'll be no one here. Um, so it's unprecedented, really, to be honest with you. Um, well, I mean, West Hollywood, I mean, the hillside above Sunset's the dangerous area, because it's all huge trees, and the Kings are looking good. They played. I don't even know if they're playing tonight, to be honest with you. I think they're playing Calgary, but of course they're playing the Calgary Flames. Um, so 100%, Ray. I'm sure you know that from firsthand experience. Um, no, I'm not. I mean, I'm just saying, like I said, that area where I walk lowest, that one live stream that was, I don't know, 3 or 4 in the morning, maybe 4 or 5 months ago. Um, it's gone. Like, if I went there tonight, be nothing there. So, um, it's wild. But, we'll see what happens. I mean, it's a little less windy today by me. I mean, uh, yesterday, it was pretty windy by me. I mean, yesterday was wild. If you saw my stream, you saw a bus crash into a fire hydrant. What up? Brazil, Brazil. Um, message being. It's a little early for the message being held for reviews. It's too early, John G. I can't really get into that kind of humor right now. Can you smell the bacon from there? I don't even know what that means. Oink, oink, oink. I don't know what that means, Mohammed. I don't speak Turkish. I mean, it'll be interesting to see if the Kings play tonight. They're scheduled to play the Calgary Flames. Um, I mean, Ray, you seem to be a very cultured man, so um, I'll take your word for everything you say. But I'm gullible, so um, it's wild, unprecedented times here in Los Angeles. The big fire areas are Palisades, Malibu, Pasadena, the Valley. Who knows what's going to go on there? But um, yeah, maybe I'll move to Canada. Just start over. Um, I mean, it's. I mean, today is going to be interesting. Yes. So how? I mean, well, I mean, I'm in West Hollywood, so the fires aren't very close to me. But one fire in the Hollywood Hills. Like yesterday. If you Google map this, look up La Cienega and Sunset. I'm probably a mile west from there, and the embers can go that far. So, it's. I don't think anyone right now feels safe. I mean, you're seeing embers travel anywhere from 2 to 5 miles in Malibu. So a lot of people who thought they were out of the danger zone didn't leave. Now they're in the middle of the danger zone. you're one of those chemtrail people, aren't you? I don't really understand what that means, so I'm not. No, I mean, I don't have to evacuate. I mean, I live literally, my condo unit backs up to the West Hollywood fire station. Got the West Hollywood sheriffs right down the half block down, so um, don't. I think I'm gonna flush the toilet, but thank you for your endorsement. Um, I mean, there was some weird things going on in the sky last night, but that I'll leave that for the Alex Jones talk. I like how Trump, he just wants to buy Iceland now. Like what? I mean, he keeps it interesting. You got to give him that. So let's turn on the news for a second, see what's going down. Yeah, the new brush fires at the Sepulveda Basin, um, which is on the other side of the hill. I mean, it's and Pasadena's getting hit hard too. They're not getting the attention of the Palisades, but oh, is it Greenland? I thought he wanted to buy Iceland. My bad. I mean, it's just. I mean, LA won't be the same for 10 years. And the insurance companies are already sending people out. pretty, pretty insane. Whoa, an early super chat. Dislabeled, $5 Canada. What are your feelings about how Bill Schultz stole a jacket a fan made Anthony Cumia and how it had it tailored to his small frame? I mean, I don't think that's right at all. But I don't really watch Cumia, so I'm not that invested in that story. But anytime you do that, it's wrong. The fan made it for Cumia. Kind of a dick move. See you, Pete. If someone did that, if a fan made me something and one of my comedy friends tailored it to fit them, I'd kick their ass.
How would you describe the Hastings Ranch community of people? I mean, I've already seen so many.
But I guess that's semi-Dabbleverse talk. Hit the like and subscribe button, pretty please. I'm not usually streaming this early in the morning, but this is an event on an epic scale. And the bad thing was that last night, really most of the day, it was so windy that we couldn't use helicopters or, those big planes that do the water dumps. So the firefighters have just, they've been doing it with no air support. And in the hills of, the Palisades, it's hard to get up there. This label, Canadian, $2. Can you get behind the Gino Bisconte crypto coin? No. That's a quick answer. I mean, the air quality's pretty bad, but I've got the doors closed and the windows closed. Pauly Shore's house is not on fire. It did not go very well, John G. Kiki coins. Yeah, I don't know. I only watch the big Dabbleverse shows, MLC and Melton, so I don't watch Kiki's show at all, so I don't even know what that is, to be honest with you. Oh, absolutely, I can smell the smoke.
Pasadena. This is a very busy business corridor. What you're looking
Damn.
at right now is motion lit. It is some sort of a business on here. If you look over to the left-hand side,
They're showing Altadena, which is by Pasadena.
we continue to move down.
It's devastating.
We have lifetime breaks also destroyed by this fire.
I mean, I never really got into crypto, and you know, my ex was always trying to get me involved in that.
And if you look down the road, we have another
I just it's too scary for me.
an apartment complex that is on
But
fire. Also a
you know,
total loss.
a lot of people have made money, but a lot of people have lost money. So I think it's really feast or famine. Nothing in the middle.
Because of the flames that ripped through here and continue to tear through here right now over behind
I don't think Hogan started the fires. As much of a dick as he is,
but we do have fire crews that
I don't believe Hulk Hogan is responsible.
have been burning from
Yeah, I mean, you know, so do I. There's a lot of things I wish I would have done to make money, honey.
completely takes over
I mean, I could have been an original investor in Sushi Roku, which has spawned into a LA restaurant empire for 10 grand. And
one is still burning.
I knew all the guys in it were all cokeheads, so I didn't want to be in business with them. And they're all
That's taking over.
multimillionaires now off of a $10,000 investment.
You have these cars that are still parked on this roadway, and unfortunately, they are also going to go up in flames.
Dislabeled, I think you are smoking the funny stuff up there in Canada.
Put out the fire, obviously, trying
I know, it's crazy, isn't it? Chili boots.
to the homes that continue in this direction, and that is really what firefighters are working on.
I don't get, if you got the money, honey, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I'm not in the danger zone, to be honest with you, but, you know, if there's a fire in the Hollywood Hills, those embers can come over to West Hollywood, and we got a wood building, man, so, I'm not really
Across the street, one,
nervous right now, but if there was another fire that broke out, I'd be nervous. Yeah, the bus was just trying to make a right turn onto a very small city street, and he hit a fire hydrant.
it is not under control.
And, you know,
If you are safe somewhere, as I said
um,
before, please do not try and come back. Just
so it was just like, I'm sure he got fired. I mean, all he had to do was go up. He was probably, I'll guess he was going,
many of these other fires from
I mean, he was either going, I would guess he was going west on Sunset. He didn't want to go up one more block to the big street. He thought, fuck it, I'll go down this side street, and didn't realize how tight it was.
and some very fast
Would you care if Jeff Ross's house burned down to the ground? I mean, I don't wish bad things on Jeff, to be honest with you.
That's Joy.
You know,
to Lake Avenue. You can
I mean, he was shitty to me in business. You know, what am I going to do? But I don't hope the guy's house burns down.
that we were at when we started
Um,
the shot. They do have a crew there.
Yeah, I know. That was the crazy thing. Is right at the peak of the fires yesterday. I mean, the amount of water that was being sprayed out, I don't think was accurately portrayed on my video, but it was pretty bad. Yeah, David, it's not bad in West Hollywood. I mean, it's windy, and you can definitely breathe the smoke for sure, but, you know, surviving pretty good so far.
Joy, it looks like a war zone out
Hawk
there.
to a
For
crypto.
a long time, I know you covered a
Yeah,
lot
that
of
was not something I was going to
something that is
invest in. It was Hawk to a crypto. And I think a bunch of people are suing her right now, so
safe.
how'd that work out, folks? So, I mean, right now the Eaton fire in Altadena has burned 2,000 acres. Just for you guys wanting to know. I mean, I don't know what Malibu and the Palisades, it's got to be double that. I mean, it's still windy. It's 9:20 in the morning, and the wind is going strong. So hopefully the water and the because of Biden being here yesterday, they couldn't fly in certain areas. Like that guy has the unbelievable timing. Yes, I will water my name by the Comedy Store if it gets that bad. Me and Lois will go up there. That would be my luck.
We need to be able to run at any moment's notice.
So,
And that's what you do when you cover a fire. It's little tricks like that that you pick up along the way to make sure that you can simply
these
get
poor
out.
news people, they got to go out in the middle of this.
This is a very wide street, so it gives us a space to go into
So stay safe out there, everyone.
further into that road because I lost the visibility.
We'll go another 10 minutes, and then I got to conduct some business.
The 360 we came out here to Lake Avenue, and we'll try and get you down that road and show you some
But,
of the spots a little bit later on when the winds aren't so strong.
You know, it's brutal. I mean, right now it feels like I'll take you guys outside just to show you how dark it is. I mean, it's 9. I mean, hold on.
Well, and as I wanted you to explain to people, because I think a lot of people was asking why
I mean, that's... little bit of blue over there, but then... I mean, look at this. And we're nowhere near the fires, and it's that bad. Yeah, Brody would be having a field day. I mean, look at this. And once again, we're nowhere near the fires. Pretty crazy.
Is remarkable. This again is also more than 3,000 or 4,000 feet.
Oh, wow.
The fire line was, according to the last footprint, and you can see
I went to the
hillside. So the winds have carried
Flint Ridge Sacred Heart Prom one year.
the areas that are normally considered to be threatened by hillside
My sister set me up with one of her buddies.
Central Palisades absolutely destroyed.
Did I rekindle what relationship?
Area where this is happening, it's here you can see
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
that were involved. They're basically in this area down here, and so the fire is really spotting how far it has moved.
I mean, these fires are so bad, I've had 2 exes reach out and ask how I'm doing.
If we look at where Joy is, she was in this area here. I'll zoom in and show you.
And it'll be hard to walk Lois, to be honest with you, because, like,
In this area, and you can see how
she got enough health issues.
this is. So again, when we talk about mandatory evacuations, these areas in red, central parts of the city,
That's Lois chiming in.
that they are in danger because of these embers that are blowing from these just once in a decade winds that are coming through our area.
Hold on.
It's still blowing. And
Getting a text from Lois's mama.
in the Palisades area, we have fire
Yeah, my name's not on the wall at La Jolla, to be honest with you.
over again in the Altadena area.
I play there, but I don't know what the rules are.
Mark, I have to say, I think that's been the worst part of this, is that usually we look to the aircraft to really come in and have these heroic moves and dump that fire retardant and water, and then we get a little bit of lull and firefighters can get things under control. We still are just not seeing any of that.
And that's with just maybe one fire
Right.
burning, not multiple fires across the county at this point. Let's go now to Alex Biston, who is monitoring road conditions, especially the streets surrounding these fires. So urgent to keep these.
I mean, PCH is closed from the 10 to Topanga Canyon. That's crazy. Like, obviously, it's good, but
We're seeing a lot of debris flying from the winds on to a lot of the runways. So here's what you need to know for the Palisades fire closure. So PCH between.
I mean, my brother used to live in the heart of this.
Closed Topanga Canyon between PCH.
He is now in Hawaii, but I don't know if his place that he used to live in is there anymore. Yes, I am the man on the street, the West Hollywood News. This could be the thing that pops my channel. You know, none of my comedy videos do that well, but the fire reporting it could blow me up. Did I just say that?
People are making those plans to evacuate. Alex, thank you for that. We are looking at heading toward 9:30 right now with our continuing coverage with 9:47. There are just so many fires burning.
I mean, there's just so many fires. I mean, the news reporters are stretched thin. They got the C-teamers doing reports. Yeah, Hawaii, you know, that their fire, you know, what was it, last year was pretty bad. I mean, it's unprecedented. I mean, there've been big fires in LA before, but this is spread across 5 counties. You know, normally, like, Orange County firefighters would send their guys to Malibu, but they got to leave them in Orange County for their fires. So, Lois is, let's check in with Lois, Dr. Nova. She's sleeping like an angel.
Let's get to some facts now. With the Eaton fire, more than 2,000 acres burned, 0%.
Look at the baby. Lois is just chilling in her anxiety bed.
Tragically, and as you mentioned, more than 100 structures destroyed.
And that Palisades fire, we did get an update a short time ago in that press conference. We were listening to 5,000 acres now burned.
5,000 acres in the Palisades fire, just for those of you keeping track. About 2,000 in the Pasadena. You know, I mean, we'll give you guys, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to do this, but that's what we're looking at. SXFD7, $1.99. Fire reporter champion of the world. Yeah, Lois she don't really care, to be honest with you.
Evacuation orders and warnings are in place right now, and there are
I mean, this is
Recreation Center at the Sepulveda Recreation Center and the Northridge Park. FEMA has also authorized the use of federal funding to help.
Hey man, drunk and I'm doing my best.
On the continuing the fight to put out multiple wind-driven flames, and here's a recap of what they said just moments ago.
I mean, we've run out of water. I mean, it's unprecedented, so.
Ventura, Santa Barbara, and San Luis Obispo counties.
You know, it's
Last night, I contacted State Office of Emergency Services.
It's really.
And requested 50 engine strike teams.
There's nothing you can do that is going to prepare you for this shit.
As well as Northern California.
We're absolutely not out of the danger yet. with a strong wind.
Drunken Donuts. I might use that one.
Today, I'll tell you, and we are all committed to our.
No, the store, I mean, it might have been in danger yesterday, to be honest with you, because there was a fire on north of Sunset, above Pink Dot, if you're familiar with the area. Might have been Miller Drive, maybe. I think that's up Miller Drive, if you are familiar with the Comedy Store. And so, you know, they got it out pretty fast, but, you know, the winds were so wacky yesterday, you know, the store was probably a quarter of a mile east of the fire, so, you know, pretty close to the action, but luckily nothing bad happened. I mean, the store is more stucco and concrete, which, you know, obviously that burns too, but you know, it's better than, say, like, I would say my building is 70% wood, so it's gonna, you know, but we'll cover that bridge when we get to it. Yes, well, I don't think Steve Lebekin is going to protect the store, even in the afterlife. But who knows? Who knows? I got to tweet out that Calgary Flames joke. Sorry, getting text messages. I don't know who LiAngelo Ball is, to be honest with you. Burt Reynolds is absolutely safe. He's underground. Chris Storn, what up? What up? I know it is wild, man. I'm telling you that right now, Storn. I may have to move to Vegas and start doing shows with Diaz Mackey. That's a real inside baseball joke for you kids. Really, just Chris. The big beefers will need the most comforting. It's a little too early for that kind of material. Some of you are funny in here. Chris Storn being one of them. But Chris Storn is also funny in real life. He's a comedy soldier, as I am. Yeah, with Roller Girl and the guy who didn't like his films. See, I know what you're talking about, Drunken Donuts. Hey, hit the like and subscribe button, you tax cretins. How many other people are giving you man on the street updates? Live from West Hollywood, California. This is Earl Skakel for Channel 9 News. I do have a good voice for the news. I mean, it's unprecedented, you know, it really is. 100%. You can't contain the uncontainable. So I would take you guys for a walk around, but Lois is sleeping right now. The queen don't walk when she's tired. So, by the way, I'll be at the comedy. Let's get the plugs out of the way. I'll be at the Comedy Store Saturday night, 12:15, in the Holtzman, Brody,
They're on deck.
Kinnison, Tripoli spot. Humbled and honored.
Just to make sure, giving them direction that if we're preparing people if electricity.
And you guys stay safe wherever you are. Let's get the Earl sign in the shot here. Now my head's too big.
Around me, I've been in this business for almost 40 years. We know how to operate. They have a job to do, and they're going to do their thing. And
AEW Dynamite is tonight as well. Let's talk a little pro wrestling.
we're evacuating people, and people are in a hurry to leave. Who's going the other way?
I don't think too many people are thinking about wrestling right now.
The firemen, everybody's going that way. We do not have
5 wildfires burning at the moment.
proud of all of our first responders.
So,
Deputy sheriffs and the work they've done in the last 24 hours in the middle of this tragedy.
tell me about it, Dr. Nova.
Gridlock yesterday. Some people just panicked and left their cars in the road. Bulldozers were brought in some instances.
See that one scene where the fire company had to bulldoze cars out of the road? People just left their cars in the middle of the street and ran.
If for some reason they decide
So,
that their safety is at risk and they have to, leave the keys in
I
the
mean,
car.
it's
But, honestly, if we can get
it's like a lot of like apocalyptic stuff happening right now.
emergency vehicles in and out, so we can get the people who are well trained.
I mean, it literally looks like a movie scene.
The majority of the help. In regards to traffic conditions and other
And then you got the idiot looky-loos. I mean, where are you flying from and to? I mean, LAX really isn't in any danger, but there's definitely smoke, So when you're flying out of LA, you fly over the Pacific Ocean, say if you're going to New York, and then the plane turns around. They might have a different flight path now. I know. Yeah, it is, but what up, Zoom? But I mean, they did a comparison to that fire.
Well, it's not just about staying home.
I think there were something like 2,500 structures burned, and already there's like 5,000 structures burned already.
Or, I want to check on my house or my house. But there can be real impacts.
Oh yeah, I mean, this is gonna be. I mean, some of those homes in the Palisades. I mean, we're talking $5 to $25 million homes in that one shopping area. I think Zoom was in the stream. Was talking about that stream, William. I did about 3 or 4 months ago. I don't know. It was like 3 or 4 in the morning my time. I was in Pacific Palisades. I was showing everyone the YSL store, the Air One, the movie theater. It's all gone, from what I understand. Malibu Feed Bin, which is iconic. Animal feed store, gone. The Real Inn, which I think was the restaurant in Big Wednesday off of PCH, gone. I mean, the homes in Malibu, you're talking, if you live on Broad Beach Road, it's a $20 million home minimum. I mean, Cher's home is around there. I think it's like $75 million. I don't know, ACDC. It's getting up there. Well, no, I was in Malibu for that one. But that's deep in the fire. I mean, that's really in the fire. That's where Barbados is, and it's a very high end off of Cross Creek Road. So, I mean, those high end stores, man, gone. I mean, billions of dollars of damage. Yeah, I think they did do the Lick It Up video. I think on Cross Creek Road in Malibu. I mean, it's like the Jordan. I mean, I know your way around LA. It's unprecedented. I mean, just
they're
The
at.
skies are
To see
just
if we can get more information. I was able to help somebody just to say, hey, family members.
they're bright red or black. I mean, my condo is in West Hollywood.
And then given that
Um,
location, and those are the kind of questions that we're getting and will continue.
did I adjust the cream on your face? Yeah, yeah. I put some moisturizer on. Good eye, Stalin.
Give somebody there, I can only imagine just the panic, a lot of people have not been able to connect, you have power outages.
That's why I look so good.
I
At 56, Stalin. Clip it, bitch.
This is day one.
No, don't clip it, please. I know you will. Stalin 19, the preeminent clipper, along with my lost interests. No, I'll never move out of LA. You know, I'm just an LA guy. Oh, no, don't clip me, Stalin. Play a clip. A moisturizer on, man. I don't want to look like most of the people in the Dabbleverse. Shit. Come on, man, Stalin, give me a break. I'm doing some fire reporting. Taking you behind the scenes, on the beat. I mean, 2 straight days for these firefighters. You know they gotta be tired. Rebel Uncanny, you're out of control, baby doll.
Again, if we've got this fluid situation, our priority is to save lives. And a lot of our deputies have done that.
I am up early. Well, you know, the fires, Night Moose, have made me get up and want to be a man on the street. I mean, he probably is, though, AC/DC, to be honest with you. I mean, there's not a lot of lookers in the Dabble land. Trust me on that one. There ain't no Matt Rifes in the Dabbleverse. I mean, I'm probably the second best looking guy, and I'm Dabbleverse adjacent, and the third best looking girl. Hello. I mean, let's look at the competition. Some bad dental plans in the Dabble land, I'll tell you that much. And I saw these guys up close at Hackamania. That's why I'm not upset I'm not at Hackamania too. Steve Gutenberg, poor guy, the reporter's like, who are you? You know that's gotta hurt. They don't know. I mean, they say the one in Palisades started in a cul-de-sac, so who knows? I don't think it was arson, thankfully. Not that that would make it any better or worse. And the fire in the valley that started this morning, they say Burbank Boulevard will be the fire break. The Woodley fire, it's called, near Sepulveda Basin. That's crazy. When you're talking Burbank Boulevard, it's going to be the fire break? Yikes. I don't know about that, AC/DC. Skid Row's probably the safest place to be right now, and I don't mean the band. Let's take a look at the sky again. You know, I like to be... How many streamers are doing this? Not many, to be honest with you. The lazy bastards. It's got a yellow hue to it. You can see the wind. Look at the wind. And we're in West Hollywood. A little bit of blue sky over there, but then not so much. I mean, it looks like a fire. So, I mean, there's 5 fires right now. So, the big one, which, Lois is up. Lois is up. Lois be chillin'. Oh, yeah, that pool is, I don't think I've been in it. I think I've been in it like, Lois got to stretch. She's got to stretch a little bit. I mean, the Skakel Chateau is safe. get you a bird's eye view of Lois. Lois be chilling. She's a little tired right now, but she might have to walk too. It's all right, baby doll. Who knows where Adler is? Let's get on the ground. A bird's eye view with Lois. Lois be chilling right now. Lois, say hello to the fans. All right, Lois is like, get out of my face. Don't be making fun of Lois. That's grounds for automatic banning. Yes, the Kamal action figures are safe and sound. Trust me on that one. She does love that bed. It's the Lois cam. There's my newest wrestling doll. I picked this up the other day at Target. The Devil.
And so we'll move on to our next person who's on the line, Greg Champion, is with us now, joining us, and he is
Talk to me, Warriors.
has many businesses there. Greg Champion with us this morning. I also understand that your son goes to Poly Hot.
We don't talk about Rob Saul in here. We don't talk about these Dabbleverse gumballs. Sorry, we don't do that. 100%. And Lois is a queen. Trust me on that one. I do go to Target where the poor shop because that's the only place that has AEW wrestling dolls. You know, sometimes you have to do what you have to do. Sometimes you have to mingle with the little people. And I'm a man of the people. No, Mike Black, he went on a late run of RoboCop dolls. He got the Clarence Boddicker and the Bobby doll. Can you fly, Bobby? Yes, thank you, Tom Myers. The great Tom Myers in the house. We're gonna go about 10 more minutes, guys. Then I gotta walk Lois in the smoky air. I mean, you know, I can take care of business when I have to be. I had a few hockey fights in my day that, let's just say I didn't. Well, I lost the one when the sheriff choked me out. But, you know, even Probert lost a few fights. I mean, you know, I don't think Warrior and WCW was going to work out. I mean, it could have been Sting, Warrior, and Bret Hart against Hogan, against Hall and Nash. Favorite dad joke. I don't really move Lois out of that dump. Shit. Yeah, I mean, Mike Black is no joke. And that's a fact, Jack. Oh, yeah. I can't, Jordan. I'm too attached to the comedy community. Someone said I should move to New York and take over the comedy scene there. But I'm not going to, I'm not going to start over in another comedy city. Yeah, jokes ain't free. You got to show me the money, honey. And plus, there's a few people in New York who would not like my presence there. I mean, I think he just went there for the money and to fuck Vince over. I mean, the Comedy Store is still pretty pumping. You know, it's not like it was pre-pandemic, but nothing is. I mean, the Improv's empty most nights. I mean, you know, my friend works there, and you know, their paid promoter show. You know, you want a breakdown of how comedy clubs lose money but make money at the same time. 60 people on this paid promoter show, 11 paid, 49 guest list, but they still get the 2 drinks, so that's how they can, you know, survive. Everyone is depressed. Yeah, I mean, I just, you know, and I'm known in the New York comedy scene, so I wouldn't quite be starting from scratch, but I'm not going to start basically over in another comedy town. What am I supposed to go to Alabama and hang out with Shuley? Do you think comics booked off of TikTok? Yes, 100% Tom Myers. Booked off of TikTok, Instagram. I mean, my friend, who I love to death, I won't say her name because I don't want to blow her up, but she's got a million followers on TikTok and Instagram each, and she gets booked all the time on comedy shows, and she's horrible. She's not even a comic. Like, she literally has 0 jokes. But she's hot. She's got huge tits and, like, you know, but, you know, so, but, you know, as you know, Tom, you know, the falsity of people who have large followings, you know, anyone can watch their videos at home, you know. You guys are watching this stream at home. Most of you are at home, I'm assuming. But what if I started charging to see me be streamed at the Comedy Store, where you have to pay for parking, 2 drink minimum, ticket price? You know, they're like, oh, I'm not going to go see Earl. I'll just wait till he streams and I can watch in my house. And that's what happens a lot with, you know, people who are on popular podcasts or popular on social media. You probably don't, though, Tom, although she did move to New York. But, you know, she's an Instagram model. She's really awesome, to be honest with you. But, like, she's not funny at all. And she gets booked all the time because, oh, my God, she has 1 million followers. If just, you know, 0.1% show up, the room's packed. But they don't. I've done a lot of shows with her because I was, like, the only comic who wasn't creeping on her. And literally, we probably did 5 or 6 shows in LA together. Not one person showed up combined for all 5 or 6 shows. So you are right, Tom. TikTok people, Instagram people, you know, social media people are just ruining the LA scene and the New York scene as well. You know, really all comedy scenes. Reality show stars. I mean, I see that trans girl from Vanderpump Rules trying to do comedy now. And, you know, I'm not going to lie. I don't know if she's any good or not. I'll assume she's not. But, you know, she's getting booked at the Comedy Store on the paid promoter show. She's not passed there, obviously. But, you know, and then she walks around like she's passed there. That makes me want to fucking strangle her. I mean, you know, I think 100%, Jordan. I agree with you on that one. You know, I still think you have to come to LA to make it. I mean, most of the shit's filmed out here. So all the comics who shit on LA comedy, like, they eventually come here. Most of the writing opportunities are here. All of the voiceover opportunities are here, and Burbank. What do you do when there's no audience? You just pretend like there is one. Yeah, 100% days. Check out Jordan the Lion's travel vlog page. One of the best in the business. But luckily, I'm above playing in front of empty rooms now. You know, but I certainly have played my fair share. Well, yeah, but I mean, I think you know, can you pick up those toys from the department store? They think you're possibly a pedophile. Drunken Donuts, you're pretty funny tonight. Or today. But, there's no shortcuts in comedy, as Jordan knows, as Tom knows. You got to put in the fucking work, man. That was Schaub's problem. He didn't put in the work. He was famous from another vehicle, MMA fighting, and he didn't work as hard as he did in MMA and comedy, and the results speak for themselves. I don't think Sebastian's a hack. Let me tell you something about Sebastian. There's no one who's worked harder than him. He used to be like, I think, a server or valet parker at a bar in Beverly Hills, making minimum wage. He'd on his break go to the Comedy Store, do a spot, and run back to his work. He's a character, no doubt about it, but I don't think that's hacky at all. Schaub was just a natural talent. As Clay Davis of The Wire would say, shit. I don't think so, but I think you're trolling me, Jordan. I don't find him funny at all either, but he didn't put in the work, He just kind of showed up, did a special. When he did that first special, he literally probably didn't have a good 10 minutes. And now you got to do an hour. And he had that look in his eyes of, okay, please think this is funny. And I've been there, but that ain't good for a special. And a lot of people are like, well, where's your special, Earl? Listen, man, I could have 100 specials out. Schaub's special was not good under any circumstance. You don't find Sebastian, but he's a character. He's got almost like a dice thing about him. So yes, we are doing 1 hour, so we have 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, and then I have to conduct. It is hard to do an hour because it's not just physically being up there for an hour. That's hard in and of itself. But it's a good hour with no weak spots in it. Very few people can do it. Not really. The Comedy Store, they have pro sound people there all times in all rooms. So, I'm a Dice guy. He doesn't get the credit. Dice is like an 80s metal guy where he's like, they're a fantastic musician, but they don't get the credit because they look like fucking B. Arthur. So do you have to drag out the jokes? If you're not doing well, you do. Yes, check out the Inappropriate Earl podcast. 1 minute and 30 seconds left before I have to brave the smoky air of West Hollywood. I'm not sure if I'll do a stream later on, This is a good stream in the morning. And I will be putting up full sets from the Comedy Store on my Patreon, exclusive only. Give you guys something to go, okay, finally, he's back on Patreon. He's a character, but I appreciate his work ethic. I used to see him bomb in the OR in front of 8 people, and he just kept at it, just kept grinding and grinding and grinding. And that's the thing in comedy. If you're funny, you will eventually succeed if you don't give up. At least that's what I tell myself. I like Dice better than Kennison. But, Kennison was great, Yes, social media everywhere, at Earl Skakel. Hit the like and subscribe button. And, if you can't tip me, that's fine. You can, there's many non-financial ways you can help a channel out. I do like Mitch Hedberg. Never met him, but he's one of my favorites. Andrew Jacobs sent me a super thanks on a video. But just commenting like William Zoom does, that helps the algorithm. But that's all right, though. You want a fan base. Older Italian women probably love Sebastian. So, all right, you guys. This is Earl Skakel reporting for Channel 9 News. 8 out of 10 comics aren't any good. He's probably right on that. Vernon Wells was awesome. Yeah, I mean, Dice is the best. He had me in his car one night listening to his kids' band music. They weren't bad, to be honest with you. Dylan and Max. I mean, Max took drum lessons from Carmen Appice. I mean, and he was pretty good. All right, guys. Earl Skakel over and out. Thank you for listening. Channel 2 News.